Hey guys, Coach Mike here at Orangetheory Fitness in Parker. I'm with Cam.
What's going on, guys?
We're running a new series called More Life Mondays. Kind of tell them what's that about, Cam.
So the whole idea is to hear the success stories and really what happens after OTF. So we love hearing what goes on in the studio, but we want to take it to the next level. What are you going to do with your fitness level to help improve your life long term?
I love that. And we've found some people, right? So we've looked, we already have 6 or 7 on the line that we're going to present to you every Monday. And our first one was Jill Potter. And I'll kind of tell you a little bit about Jill. She went and hiked Mt Kilimanjaro. It was a pretty cool story, wasn't it? She hiked it with her friend.
It was actually really inspiring to hear how she started and what her goals were, and then to not only hear that she made it across, but now she's actually going to plan her next hike.
Yeah, in Patagonia. Pretty cool deal. We hope you enjoy this video, and we'll have a lot more to come. I'm Coach Mike, and I'm here with Jill Potter, and she's going to tell us kind of a cool story. But Jill, when you came into the studio and you were talking to me, she told me how she hiked Mt Kilimanjaro, and she used Orangetheory Fitness as a tool, as a training tool to go do that. And that really hit me, because Orangetheory to me is not so much about looking at yourself in the mirror. It's about life experiences and going out and doing cool things and sharing those experiences with people that you love. So if you could tell us kind of just at the beginning how you got the idea of going and doing that hike and how you use Orangetheory to kind of accomplish that.
Well, I had no aspirations for hiking Kilimanjaro. A friend suggested it because she wanted to go do it for the 3rd time.
Wow.
And so I had nothing better to do with my time and said, sure, why not? I joined Orangetheory a little over a year ago after I completed walking Hadrian's Wall in England, which is a 90-mile coast-to-coast walk.
Okay, neat.
I like walking. So it just seemed like a thing to do. Also, 4.5 years ago, I had L4, L5 fused in my spine. And so I use Orangetheory predominantly as a way to avoid another surgery, and just trying to strengthen my core and keep me out of the operating room. But when it came time to commit to Kilimanjaro, it came time to commit to, I need to be in enough shape to do that. And so I've consistently come twice a week, hiking, 14ers, all the other stuff needed to get ready. But by being consistent with Orangetheory, I truly think it's what helped me get up the mountain.
That's really cool. And I noticed, because I coach you a lot, at 7:30 in the
bad
morning.
Form.
Yeah, no, but you do a lot of power walking when you're in here, right? I myself do a lot of power walking right now as well. So being specific to what you're trying to accomplish in power walking, you can get that heart rate up, and you can burn some calories, and you can get a good workout with that as well. As far as the strength training on the floor and the core work with L4, L5, how has that kind of helped you as far as strengthening your core? Because I have my own opinions as well. I have a herniated disc between L5 and S1, and I know a lot of this TRX stuff that we do in here, this core stuff we do in here, is kind of the foundation of keeping me strong. So kind of how the strength room floor kind of helps you with not relapsing into that injury.
Well, prior to coming to Orangetheory, I was working out with a personal trainer who got me started in appreciating, also at my age, using weights. And prior to that, I wasn't. It was all cardio. It was like get on the elliptical and build sweat, and great. But I wasn't thinking of using weights. And so being on the floor in here is really my most exposure to consistently using weights and upping the pounds that I'm lifting, which is great.
Very cool.
And I definitely noticed prior to my back surgery, I couldn't lift a weight. Like it hurt so bad. And so the fact that I can, sumo squat 30 pounds, to some of the guys in my class, not that much, but to me it's huge. And I'm excited that I can do it now. But the key to that is also consistency and keep doing it, because I really don't want to do that surgery again.
Yeah, I hear you there for sure. We have a lot of people in here that are scared to kind of test their fitness out in the real world, I would call it. What would be your suggestion or your advice for someone in here that's working really hard, and you know deep down that they have the fitness level to do it? What would be kind of your advice to them to say, hey, get out there and try something? You know what I mean? Take the leap of faith.
Well, that's the advice, is just get out and try. I don't think there's any shame in what a lot of people would call failure. I call, you gave it a shot, and now you know what you need to do differently to maybe succeed or check it off your to-do list. I'm training. I'll continue my training because now I have Patagonia on my agenda. And
I gotta start hanging out with you more, Jill.
And so now I'm gonna keep doing power walking and preparing for hills because that's my next goal. And having a goal, having any fitness goal outside of the gym, is what motivates me. Whether it be I'm not out doing fun runs or 5Ks, I'll go do the MS Muck Fest or just things that are fun. But it's just getting out of your comfort zone for me is really important.
That's really neat. We're blessed to have Jill come in here and kind of share her story. And she's an inspiration to me because I actually put on my list, you're going to think this is funny, but I've got about 25 14ers in, and my wife and I plan on getting them all in. But I put on my list Mt Kilimanjaro. I'm saving for it right now. I'm just saving the dollar bills for it. But that will happen for me after I heard your story because it's just inspirational. And it's cool because I'm a lot like Jill. I use Orangetheory as a tool to go out and do other things as well. So we really appreciate you coming in and kind of telling your story and sharing it with the rest of our membership base. So thank you, Jill.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.